Hello, money magnets and master traders. I just got to say, holy moly, donut shop. Volatility is back in the market, guys. And I just have to say, right now is the best time to be a sheep style trader. You guys can see on this daily chart, we got another lower close. And with this lower close, you guys can also see that we did have a little bit of buying pressure when SPY hit my 1.618 fib level around that 552 level. We did get a bounce. Now, this is why I say it's the best time to be a sheep style trader. Guys, look at the 15-minute chart, guys. Just beautiful moves up, down. Oh my goodness, it's just money everywhere to be made. I gotta show you guys my Discord. Now, I do have a Discord, and on my Discord, I identified the levels and the setups for you guys, just like how I do it on my YouTube channel, but on my Discord, I do it in real time and as the price action unfolds. But in the first post of the day before the market open, I vote for the SPY section, okay? Bulls need to clear 560.8 to trigger a bounce and put 562, that was the first target, in play. Then 563.5, 565 or higher. If below 560.8 and 559 fails as support, 556.5, 555 and 553 would be in play. As always, I always recommend to play level to level with runners. We go to the 15-minute chart. And on the first setup of the day, we broke down that 559 level. Okay, and when we broke it down, Uncle alerted in the group. Hard rejection from 562 and 559 failed as support. 556.5 and 555 are now in play. SPY smash both those targets to start us off on the day, level to level with runners. You guys can see why Uncle say level to level. This move right here, this beautiful move, 559 breakdown, was a very beautiful move. Depending how much contracts you bought, you probably made a few $100s or a few $1,000s, but it was a very nice move. And then from there, we recaptured 555. We recaptured 556.5 and gave us this beautiful move back up to 559 plus. That move right there would have made you a few hundred to a few $1,000 depending on your position size. Okay, and from there it broke back below 559 for the false breakout setup, broke back below 556.5, broke back below 555, sending us all the way down to 552, which was a fib level on the daily chart. Keep in mind, guys, Uncle alerts and watches all these setups throughout the day, and I write it, the updates, in the Discord for all my Discord members to see. That is my job. That's what I try to provide. I try to be an extra pair of eyes for all my Discord members to make their job easier. I'll identify the levels for them. I'll watch the charts for them. Extra pair of eyes. I say that I'm a sheep, but I watch the charts like a hawk. Now, here's why I love a volatile market so much. Because after we got that false breakout setup and we dropped and hit 552, what happened? What happened, guys? We hit 552 and recaptured my 553.5 level. Recaptured my 555 level. Smashed the bears. Squeezed them back to the upside. And then I wrote in the group, guys, one of the best parts of fear in the market besides volatility is that the bounces are violent. So much money to be made in either direction. But the plan from there was, before we got into power hour, I wrote 560.8 and 559 are back to being support. For bears to take back control on the day, they need to do what they did this morning and break down 560.8 and 559 to put the lower targets in play. Now, I used the 15-minute charts to determine if a level is cleared or broken down. And you guys can see 560.8 and 559 broke down on the 15-minute chart, giving us a nice intraday drop before the day ended. Guys, The point I am trying to make is that when you know the levels and you know the setups, you can trade upside, downside, level to level style. So much money to be made. A sheep is a money magnet, guys. This is why I'm loving this volatile market. So even though I'm overall bearish, and I'm still bearish because the price action says it's bearish, guys, I still trade it to the upside, to the downside. It does not matter as long as we are entering strategically. You can play with the trend, you can play counter trend, and you get out no greed. All right? So that's how we traded today. That's the recap, and I hope you guys understand how to use, why I give you guys the levels and the setups so that you guys can use it for yourselves, okay? Now, we got to take a look at the context here. Why is the market so volatile? Well, we got President Donald Trump as the president, and while there's a lot of talks about tariffs right now, I'm pretty sure some of you guys have seen this post right here. You guys know Trump is raising, tariffs on Canada, 50% on the steel and aluminum. He wants Canada to drop their anti-American farmer tariff of 250% to 390%. He's trying to stand up for our country. That's what we're being told, guys. But you guys got to do your own due diligence on that. Uncle's not a news reporter. I am a price action reporter. And I'm only telling you guys about this so you guys know why the market is so volatile. Because there's a lot of uncertainty right now. And as messed up it is for, the real world, as a trader, we got to take advantage of this. Okay? Because, no one's coming to save us, guys. All this crazy stuff happening in the world. And, it's us, the ones that are hurt. We got to pay our rent. We got to pay our mortgage. We got to pay electric bill and gas. The grocery bills are ridiculous, right? So we can't worry too much about this stuff. And we need to focus on the charts so we can attract the money that we want. $10 million, $20 million. Why not? Why not, guys? So anyways, the last level that SPY broke down on the daily chart, not 15-minute chart, the daily chart, was 556.4. That is my 1.5 Fibonacci level, broke down on the daily chart. So that will be the level I'm watching tomorrow. We do have CPI reporting in the morning. CPI can cause and tend to cause a reaction in the market. So we have to know, what was the last level we lost on the daily chart? 556.4 was a Fibonacci level we lost. 560.8 was a Fibonacci level that we lost Monday. So if CPI comes in tomorrow talking about, hey, inflation's not that bad, and the market reacts bullishly, watch out for a gap up. If you are a bull, okay, I make videos for bulls and bears and for sheeps, okay? I feel like everyone can get something out of my videos. So if you are a bull and you follow the price action, you want to see SPY gap up tomorrow above CPI, recapturing 556.4 to start to invalidate today's breakdown. Getting back above 560.8 would be another sign to be bullish, invalidating today's breakdown, yesterday's breakdown as well. Getting back and recapturing those levels. Guys, look at what happened on the 15-minute chart. You guys, look at what happened at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. Look at that candle. We broke down 553.5 as a support on the 1 o'clock candle, recaptured it on the 1:30 candle, and it sent SPY to the upside. It was good for a good amount, a few dollars. Okay, to the upside. That was a lot of money to be made. That is an example of a false breakdown setup. That is what you want to see on the daily chart if you are a bull. Okay, this is why it's important to know what was the last level we broke down, so you know the pivot level of when we get a false breakdown setup. From here, with help from CPI, bull needs to recapture 556.4. Clear 559, recapture 560.8. put 565 in play and recapture another critical fib level at 566.4. We lost that level on Monday. False breakdowns tend to put in bottoms, guys. If you are a bull, play this strategically. Play this strategically. You already rich, brother. You are already rich, sister. You don't need to be desperate for money and feel like you need to jump in a position quick to make that money. You already rich. Just breathe. Let the setup come to you. Okay? Don't force the trade. Don't force the bullishness if there's no bullishness. And if there is, it will recapture those levels to put the 200 daily moving average back in play. And if we recapture that 200 daily moving average, that is when Uncle Charters, Ron Walker style, will call a bottom. A recapture of the 200 daily moving average, I will Ron Walker style call a bottom. But until that happens, Uncle is still overall bearish. But if we do get a bounce, a relief bounce, because even in bearish trends, we do get relief bounces, and they are very violent. Short squeeze style, baby. And if it comes, it will recapture those levels that I mentioned. Those are your triggers to enter calls. Play it level to level style. Swing your runners. Become best friends with trailing stop losses, okay? That's the bull case scenario. If we get the bear case scenario, which is all we've been getting lately, but if we do get some more of it, 556.4 must defend as resistant. 560.8 highest, because we lost both those levels earlier this week. Okay? We can get some relief bounces. But if those levels defend as resistant and we break down more support levels, starting with 555, 553.5, and that fib level at 552, don't argue with the price action. The RSI can get more oversold if it's already oversold. We lose 552. It was a buy zone today. But if that buy zone fails, that tells us that the buy orders are gone, they're absorbed. And it's not much stopping SPY from dropping down to 550 or lower, 547, 545.5 or lower. Fear is a very strong emotion, and we guys, we can see it. Why? Okay? So, with that being said, as always, no matter what, we must stay consistent. We must stay sheepish, especially in this market. Yes, it is bearish, but that short squeeze can come anytime. So we do not want to get caught with our pants down. Continue to stay bearish, but follow the price action. Trade with the traps. Know the levels, know the setups, and trade it unbiasedly, like your dear old Uncle Charters always say. All right? So that's all I have for you guys today. I will drop another video in the morning after CPI, covering all the ticker symbols that I love to cover, okay? I'm going to drop it after CPI because we should get a reaction from CPI, and I'd rather give us the plan after we get the gap up or the gap down. It just makes it easier for all of us, to be able to follow the price action if I drop the video after CPI, okay? So I'll see you guys in the morning. Remember, you guys are money magnets. The money comes to you guys easily, abundantly, expectantly, and unexpectedly. It's a beautiful thing, and you guys are going to see so much of it. I can feel it. I believe it. And seeing is believing. Believing is achieving. And we are still breathing. And that is a blessing. See you guys. Peace.